Hey guys, welcome back to the Let's Play. Last time we caught a Bagon. Off screen, I did heal up my Pokemon, but other than that, I didn't really. We beat I believe it's the flying Titan last time. So we will be heading over to a oh, I ran into a Pokemon. So we're gonna battle. It's gonna be a pretty quick one, but as you can see, off in the distance there is something I do want to visit, if we can get there without running into too many Pokemon. So, yeah. So we have 4 members of our team now. If I can show that off, we have a Crocodile, a Capsicid, a Mankey, and a Bagon. So the Bagon we caught right before that last, right before the end of the video there. He's a little harder to find, but I thought it'd be a useful member of the team. There is lots of dragon types around. Absolutely. So it won't be too hard to find a dragon type. So if you can't find a Bagon, it's not that big a deal. We are going to make our way this way. And we will probably be looking to jump off. Yeah. So, as said before, you don't take fall damage, so you can really abuse that mechanic of just being able to jump down. Kind of makes traveling really easy to do. So as you see, I'm just hopping down, down here, actually. So what we are going to do is hop down to this cave here. That way, we can make our way back. So up here is something you'll want to do if you find them. It's these black terrestrial stakes are in the ground. We are going to want, every time we see one, we're going to want to pull it out of the ground. It'll be explained at a later time on why we do this, but it is very helpful to do so. Makes your post game really it's really easy. If you're pulling them out, you know, more often than not. So we're gonna ignore those 2 items, that way we don't have to, these are Hounders, another good fire type if you need one. It makes things easier as you play the game if you're thinking about type matchups and stuff. Then to pick up a Houndour, it's also a dark type, so it'll do well against some of the challenges we run into. So we are going to check this out. That's going to be a Go-Goat, so we don't really need to, or Skidoo, sorry. We are going to jump down here, and that way we can make our way across. So right now we are heading southeast. That is due to the fact that we want to do this. We want to adventure the map a little bit. So that's a fetch finder there. They are quite aggressive, but if I can get my Pokemon to battle it there. So that's another way to, it's another Pokemon in the Pokedex for us. We're gonna pick up a rare candy, and yeah. Attempt to battle this guy here. We will most likely lose that battle. Okay, so this guy here is another Pokedex entry. He is, I believe it's the not Toxico, Toxtricity, I believe. So it's an electric poison type. It can be useful, depending on what setup you're going with. So I am not going to use it, but it's a great addition to your team. It's not new to the region, or new to the Pokemon world, but it is a Pokemon that is it can be quite useful. So there's a Pachirisu. We saw one earlier in the game, but we didn't end up battling it due to the fact that it ran up a tree. But we would get that Pokedex entry now. We're going to pick up a Soda Pop. So now on the east side, there's two gyms over here. One of them is the normal type gym leader, and the other one is, I believe, the water type. So it will be a useful process to go through and explore. Helps you flesh out your team as well. We are looking, so this is another fighting type that's really good. Falls into Lucario. So if you're lacking fighting types, you can grab one there. We do have our Mankey, so I'm not too concerned about that. But you do never know. So this is Mareep. Yeah, I was just gonna say, our Crocodile probably won't stand much of a chance against that, but we do get the Pokedex entry, which is what we're after. So now we are back in Area 1, and we are heading east. So now we'll look at the map, and I will show you a cool way to set up your destination. So we are going to head to, so what we'll do is we're actually gonna head over here. So that's, so we got the Stony Cliff Titan. So we're gonna do two things. We're gonna go and do a battle at the first Team Starbase. We'll do that, and then we will also do the Stony Titan if we have time here. But first, I'm gonna rearrange my team a little bit. And we will set this as our destination. And then that way we don't get lost on our way. But I will heal here, because we have been doing quite a bit of battling. So yeah, as I said, I have the fire type starter. If you chose the water type starter for this for your playthrough, you will have a lot easier time with this ooh, a quick claw. Okay, so I'm actually going to equip that to our Crocodile to try to yeah, to try to make things a little easier on us. He's pretty slow, which does hinder us a little bit, and can cause issues with our battling speed. So we are going to go up over here. This is the bird that we saw in the opening credits here. It's got like a mohawk. They vary based on regions. You can see there's a green and blue one over there. So there's the flags there for the Team Star base. So we're gonna hop on down. We will go to the Pokemon Center here just to get, just to heal up. Send this out. Okay. I also want to get this, this little fella here. Perfect. Okay. So we're gonna heal up, and then we will head to the Team Star base. This one is going to consist of levels, I think it's 15 to 25. They can be quite tedious with the battling, but that is alright. We should be able to get there at a reasonable time. So this is a Cyclizer that we saw earlier, or they talked about it earlier, I should say. You can see it running around in the background. We will try to get the Pokédex entry. It may not work out, but it looks like we'll be setting up to battle Team Star in the next episode though. But it's always good to get some training in. That over there is the... that's another Pokédex entry we can try to get, if possible. Let's see. Of course, we're gonna have to battle another one because I wanted that item. Let's just use Bullet Seed. It's just delaying the battle. Or Crocodile is much higher level, so I'm not too concerned about that. Mankey's going to level up, and we're going to pick up a Rain Dance. So it looks like we're going to actually miss Cyclizer. I don't know where he went, and I'm not going to chase him down. So, oh, there's one. Perfect. So Cyclizer is a dragon type. It packs quite the punch. And then this is the, yeah, so this is the new version of Taurus for this game. He is a dark type, I believe, and it's pretty fitting with the skin that they gave him. He's going to be quite the battle for us. He's quite strong. So I believe it's dark fighting, and he can be quite annoying for us to take down, but we want that Pokedex entry. It's a great member to your team, if you can get one. They're really strong. They don't have an evolution, so it's a very the stats that it starts with are the stats you get, and it's a valuable member to have. As you can see, they're kind of annoying because they gather in groups. So I'm going to actually run from this. Oh no, it won't let me. Let's try again. Okay. And third time's the charm? Yeah, perfect. Okay. We're going to get out of this swarm. And then we are going to get another event trigger here. Cassiopeia here. I see you're getting close to one of the Team Star bases. I take it that means you decided to join my operation. I mean, I guess so. Thank you. With this, you're an official member of Operation Starfall. Hold on a sec. Does this Operation Starfall News have room for one more member? Who are you? My name is Clive. So, how long have you been spying on us? No need to get your hackles raised. I'm a pal of our mutual friend here. Isn't that right? I guess. I mean... Shy as ever, I see. Well, we're talking about going up against Team Star here. It's not something you can join in for fun. Well, I'm aware. I just need to sort some unsettled business with Team Star, that's all. Besides, I tend to get the job done well. Not that you can take my word for it, but it's true. I suppose I'm hardly in a position to refuse help. Well, welcome to the operation, Clive. Great, that settles it then. I think you heard I think I heard your name earlier. It's Cassiopeia, was it? Who exactly are you? Team Star and I share some history. That's all I'll say for now. I see. In that case, I won't press any further. Good news. Back to business. Now let's talk Operation Starfall. Yes, that was... But simply, I want you to raid each of the Team Star bases. You'll defeat the bosses and put an end to their rule. So we have to oust the bosses, basically, and it's going to be quite the challenge if you're going into these underprepared. So on the other side is a base with a squad leader. It introduces a really cool mechanic in this game if you haven't already been using it, which is the Let's Go battles. It can be a little tedious, and the game sometimes can't handle it. It'll bug out a little bit, but I'm not too concerned about the battles themselves. So, as we make our way through the text here, it's just saying that Clive and Cassiopeia are both wary of each other. So Clive is obviously, you know, Director Cavill, but we're not gonna focus too much on that right now. We're going to set up for a battle here. You can only go through the one entrance, even if you're doing this later on in the game and try to like jump over the fence or something. It basically tells you no, which is fine. But anyways, we will save here, and then in our next video we will take on the Team Star base. Thank you for watching.